Test. Testing 2, 4, 6, 6, 8, 12, 12, 13. I don't know what comes after 13.
All right. I think we're good as far as I know. Oh. Oh my! And good morning and happy New Year, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks hockey here in 2025. We are live from the Rose Garden in downtown Norwich, Connecticut, or just outside of downtown, I guess would be more accurate. Ladies and gentlemen, here in Norwich, Connecticut. And I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along with my cameraman, Mr. Aiden Matter, here today. We've got a doubleheader of Seahawks Mites hockey about ready to get started here for your entertainment purposes as the Echo Stars and the Central Connecticut Capitals paying visit here to our Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. We'll split in between the games during halftime. They play two 22-minute running halves. Icing and offsides are not in effect. No penalties in the Mites division. Kids are out there on their own. No, they drop the puck, and we are underway between the Stars and the Seahawks. And down at the other end will be the Capitals and the Seahawks. Stars in black, Seahawks in white. Rosa out there for the Seahawks. Zimmerman getting the start in between the pipes. Warren out there. Meyer on the puck for the Seahawks. Got it loose in front. Letting the shot go there with Cypher. Didn't get through. Knocked down and sent back in by Rosa. Releasing it behind the net now for Echo was Lucas Case. Case lost the handle on it. Lockwood coming over to help out. Flint Lockwood. As it goes on to the stick of Warren. Warren on it there. Warren wheeling and dealing. Warren got it out in front. Taken away. Nice play there defensively by the Stars. As they anticipated where that was going to go. And it's sent all the way down where Rosa will now give chase. Number 4 on your scorecard. Grayson Rosa behind his own net. Nice play on the forehand. Beautiful first pass. And away come the Seahawks now. Down the right wing. Lockwood got over to get a chunk of it. The shot on goal. They stopped there by Jamison Blanchfield. Getting the start for the Stars in between the pipes now. The ball to Lockwood. Lockwood trying to get it out. That's knocked aside. Here come the Stars now. Cypher stepping up to get a chunk of it. Rosa will give chase. Rosa against Case. Rosa got it to Meyer. Meyer couldn't get it out as the Stars keep it in. Came back to Rosa. Rosa on the backhand. Couldn't get it out. Still a chance here for the Stars as they dig it loose. Getting the shot away. Doesn't get through. That hit a body and away come the Seahawks now. Quickly Meyer down the left wing. Powering through the check. Got it out in front. Cutting to the cooker was Cypher. And getting a chunk of it there was Blanchfield. Oh, you got to like the effort there. By number 63. That's Joey Cypher as he got to the cooker. Now you see the buzzer sounds every 90 seconds if this is your first time watching Mites hockey. And the fresh legs report on 4 fresh Seahawks, 4 fresh Stars every 90 seconds. The ref will throw the puck up to the boards and we'll play on. Getting it now, Benjamin Fang. Fang, number 68. Lost the handle on it. Nice job by the Seahawks to recover there as they dig it loose. That goes behind the net. Quickly, Seahawks on it there. Number 27, that's Munsell. Geronimo Munsell will send it up. And tracked down there by the Stars on the backhand. They try to get it out. That's knocked down. Good play there to knock it down by the Seahawks as they send it in. Applying pressure there is McGovern. McGovern out there with Souza and Munsell. Zimmerman in between the pipes as the Stars look to run the gauntlet there. Lost the handle on it. Got it out in front. Here's a chance. Nice job by Fonner to get out and get a chunk of that shot. Souza in the corner there against Lockwood. Souza trying to dig it loose. Nice job by Souza. Souza under a lot of duress there as Fang came over to dig it loose. Now Souza with a little bit of room. Souza wearing Willie McGinnis's old number 55. Down the right wing on the backhand. Got it across to Fonner. Fonner who will track it down there. Fonner along the boards. Fonner takes a big hit there as Lockwood lays the lumber into him. Well, like we said, no penalties in the mice division, so you may as well run the guy. They ain't going to call it. You're not allowed to do it again until you're 14, which is another podcast for another time, how idiotic that is. But USA Hockey's USA Hockey. Now they're all puffing their chests because they're doing good at the World Juniors, only because the Canadians are using the same dumb ADM system or CDM system we're using. So the Canadians have made themselves equal to us rather than staying superior by everybody doing the same drills. But anyway, I digress. Off the boards now. You want proof against that system, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Team Canada's U18 team. Sent in now Zimmerman. Zimmerman, nice job to poke it out of harm's way. Poked ahead. Here's Rosa now. Rosa getting to it. Rosa in the corner. Rosa on the backhand. Got it out in front. Nobody home but the Stars. And they turn and go back the other way quickly. Through the neutral zone, looking to run the gauntlet. Getting the stick on the shot there was Warren. And sending it back out. Nice play there by Warren. And that bounces around and sends into the corner. Chasing it down now is Robert Warren. Warren, number 37, wearing Dennis Vasquez's old number. Pounded there. Case got it out in front. Rosa came back to clean it up. Here's Grayson Rosa now. Rosa right on the stick of Cypher. That's twice now we've seen Rosa make two first outlet passes right on the stick. First pass, always the most important out of the zone. Here comes Cypher now. At the goal line, letting the shot go to save Blanchfield. It crawls across the goal line. The rebound, Kemble came flying through. And getting the waffle on it there was Blanchfield. And Blanchfield will cover up. And there'll be no further play. Oh, a couple of nice stops there by the goalkeeper, Jamison Blanchfield. Kemble was knocking at the door there, getting to the cooker. Kemble wearing number 44, Reggie Jackson's old number. Along the boards now, Cypher will poke at it, but the buzzer sounds. So fresh legs are out there for the Seahawks and for the Stars. Here's Meyer. Meyer quickly now. Meyer got it out in front. That was knocked down by the Echo Stars as they look to come away with it. Backhanded by Munsell. Goes into the corner now, where the Stars will get on it first there. Trying to dig it loose there was Fonner. Fonner got it loose from Meyer. Meyer behind the net looking for the wraparound. Nice job by Fang to meet him at the back post. And Lockwood on Meyer now. Now it's Fang. Hounded there by Fonner. Fang turns the other direction, heads out. Net there. Good puck challenging support there by Munsell. Fang did a nice job to get it down. To O'Connor. Along the boards now, O'Connor wearing Pat LaFontaine's old number 16. You might say Zygmunt Palffy. Along the boards now, Seahawks trying to get it out. Meyer. Meyer stick handling, lost the handle on it on the backhand. Just wide of Zimmerman. On it quickly now to Stars. Looking to center it. Met there by Munsell. And then Meyer sent all the way down, and the Seahawks will give chase. 18 and a half minutes left to go here in the opening half. We played two 22-and-a-half-minute halves, ladies and gentlemen. Say that 3 times quickly at this hour in the morning. It's not good for the brain. All 4 Seahawks along the boards, and the Stars walk away with it. O'Connor letting the shot go. That just missed. There's Wilford out there now. Perrin Wilford, number 16 in your scorecard, also wearing Pat LaFontaine's number. And you might say Zygmunt Palffy. All right, the buzzer sounds, and the Seahawks and Stars send out their fresh troops. Puck in the corner, game on. Quickly on it there. Jack DiMaria. Maria got it out in front. Red there, nice play. As it's knocked down, McGulphy got it down low. Here's a chance down. Good puck movement down low as the Seahawks had a 2-on-1 right in front of the keeper. Souza tried to slide it across, but the Stars did a nice job recovering. Turning on, and now Cypher got the shot away. Never got through. Knocked down, and here comes O'Connor. O'Connor met there by Rhett Kemble. Nice job by Kemble on the puck pursuit. McGovern coming over, getting a chunk of it. The Stars get it out in front. Cypher waiting there. Cypher now over to Souza. Souza down the left wing. Souza got the shot away. Nice job there by DiMaria. They get a chunk of it and force it wide. Quickly on it now, Case for the Stars. Case got it up. Kemble lays the lumber there into O'Connor. O'Connor spins off with it. Walking in, trying to pull the trigger. Souza sends his man flying. Play allowed to continue because play's always allowed to continue in the greatest division in hockey. Telling you, one day we're going to have the Salute Jamboree Celebration Fiesta Showcase Elite, whatever else they call tournaments these days. Get together right here at the rink. The Mites tournament for the ages. In the corner now, trying to get it out in front. Cypher came over to block him. McGovern now comes over, got it out in front. Kemble got a piece. Here comes Souza. Back the other way with room. At the dot, walking in, pulling the trigger. Blanchard slid over to get the hip on that. Nice rush there by Souza. And a nice stop by Jamison Blanchfield, the keeper. for the Stars. Still a 0-0 score, ladies and gentlemen. Great chance for everybody here to throw in $5 a man on the first goal. If they put it on Meyer, they would be the winner. Meyer buries the biscuit, and the Seahawks are on the board. Well, if you had Meyer, you should be headed to the concession stand. First round's on you during halftime. Here's Fauner now. Fauner behind the net. When you say halftime, because in the Mice division, we play 22.5-minute running time halves. Still confuses the broadcaster to say halftime at a hockey game, but I understand that. But when we have the Jamboree Celebration, Fiesta Showcase, Elite, whatever else we're going to call the tournament, they will be 3 periods, I assure you. None of this halftime stuff. That doesn't fly with the broadcaster. Although I understand why they do it from a league perspective. Walking in now, getting the flipper on it there was Zimmerman. We're going to do it right. Food trucks, celebrations. I would say a petting zoo off in the parking lot, perhaps, something of that ilk. Face painting. A folk band, perhaps. Perhaps Emmett Otter. His jug band could be available for the afternoon. We'll have to see. Behind the net now, digging on it, turning on it. Nice play there by Fang to change direction. Good edge work there by Benjamin Fang as he sets it up. And the Stars look to break out over to Lockwood. Lockwood turning. Lockwood lets the shot go. Zimmerman got a piece of it. The rebound cleared aside as Meyer got by. As Rodriguez was storming for the rebound there for the Stars. The buzzer sounds. Puck thrown into the boards, and here come the Seahawks now. Quickly, Munsell got over. A nice job to get to it there by DiMaria, letting the shot go. Glove stop there. Off with the stick of Fang by the netminder Zimmerman. McGovern, eyes up, heads up, thinking about his next move. McGovern right on the tape. Beautiful outlet, Pebble. I tell you, like what I'm seeing from both of these teams. The puck movement, heads up, eyes up. Not just 8 kids chasing a puck around the rink. I'll tell you that. These are 2 good hockey teams. 2 well coached. Got to tip your hat to both coaching staffs out there. I'll tell you what, you can see it. Souza chases down. Souza. You saw Souza stick out the left hand there to protect the puck. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. That just missed on the waffle side. And quickly now, here comes Souza back the other way. Souza down the left wing. Souza still with it. Souza got it out in front. That's knocked down. Stars looking to counterattack. Can't do so, though, as McGovern got back on his horse to break it up. McGovern down for Souza. Souza under duress there by DiMaria. Chase came over. Boy, both of these teams put a lot of pressure on the puck handlers. Gotta like that. No layups here today, ladies and gentlemen. Charles Oakley and Anthony Mason would be pleased. Back in about 1994-5. 3-2-1, perhaps. Back at old Madison Square Garden during the heyday of the New York Knickerbockers, which may be returning right now. Still not Ewing, Oakley, and Mason up front, but I like what I'm seeing out there anyway. I digress. Down the right wing now here comes Souza. Souza back to the inside, but the buzzer sounds. And the undefeated champion, Father Time, defeated Souza there. No undefeated except for everybody versus Tom Brady if he would get back on the field. Knocking it down in front, and away comes Warren. Warren down the right wing. Tom Brady will be a starting quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders next year. Here's Cypher now, letting the shot go. Sprawled out was Blanchard horizontally across the goal line. And a big hit there as Lockwood lays the lumber into Kemble. Keep an eye on those two. Kemble, I'm sure, got the number on that truck. Revenge is always a dish best served cold. Just ask Godzilla in 2020 when he defeated King Kong not once but twice. In their rematch, he stepped on King Kong and left him there, as he should have back in 1962. But Toho didn't have the pull back then that they had now for the 2020 film. Anyway, I digress again. Back to the blue line. That's kept in. Lockwood got it down low. A big stop there. Zimmerman slid across. Turning with it, letting the shot go. Getting a chunk of it. Cypher tries to pour it out. Still bouncing around. That went off Kemble. Still loose. Comes out of Kemble's glove. Play on. It's the Mites division. There are no whistles. There's only horns. And a variety of other sounds. Here's Lockwood trying to get it out in front. Rosa saying no. That came in front. Utilizing the waffle beautifully there was Zimmerman to get a piece of it. And it's sent ahead. Cypher now against Lockwood. Lockwood lays the lumber into Cypher. Oh, I like this guy, Lockwood. My kind of guy. Trying to get it back in front. Hit everything out there. There's no penalties. I'm telling you. Hit now, boys and girls. Next year, once you get to the escort division, they're going to tell you, oh, you can't do that. And if you're a girl, you're never allowed to do it simply because you're a girl. Here's Souza now, which is disgusting, but, you know, it's another podcast for another time. Here's Souza now. Souza along the boards trying to get around Lockwood. Lockwood tenaciously stayed with him. Got it up to Fauner, though, did Souza. There's Fauner in the corner trying to get it out in front. Meyer will give chase and Lockwood on it there. Meyer got a big chunk of Lockwood. Now McGovern. McGovern got it out in front. Nice job there by Fang. Harnesses in Diego Maradona as he kicked it aside. Fang got it up to Di Maria, chopping at it there with the Seahawks. Going by was Fauner. And away come the Stars now, 2-on-1, letting the shot go. Flashing the big Mizuno there was Zimmerman, and he makes the save. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. That just missed. Di Maria trying to get it in front. Meyer comes flying through, comes back to Di Maria, bounces around loose, and swiping at it out of harm's way is Fauner. Oh, a couple of big stops there by Zimmerman, utilizing the waffle brilliantly. Hard along the boards now. That's sent all the way down. Chasing it down there is Fang. Fang got it out in front, got it back to the blue line, bouncing puck comes through. And a nice job by Zimmerman to cover it up. 10:30 left to go here in the opening half. Seahawks leading it 1-0. We don't have the scoreboard on, ladies and gentlemen, because we're going to be switching back to the other game at halftime. I'm going to talk to everybody. Next year, I think we got to stagger these games. One game started at 7, one game started like 7:45. Something of that ilk. See what we can do. And get the numbers on the sleeves, which their third jerseys had a couple of weeks ago, which were absolutely beautiful. Here's Cypher now. Walking in, pulling the trigger right into the star there of the goalkeeper, Blanchard. And he makes the save. A nice shot there by Cypher. Here come the Stars now, down the right wing. Case trying to run the gauntlet. Cypher got a chunk of it. Nice play there by Kemble. Short range pass on the backhand to Cypher. Cypher now wheeling and dealing. Cypher lets the shot go. Waffle save the rebound dangerously. Blanchard pounces on it like a puma. And there'll be no further play. If you ever seen a puma pounce, ladies and gentlemen, but they can pounce. I was watching a documentary about puma pouncing the other day on Nat Geo. I can sharpen my skills for the 2025 broadcast season. This is the first game on Solu in 2025. Congratulations, boys and girls. You'll be a trivia question one day. And sent ahead. And behind the net now, wanted there, Kemble. Kemble under duress from Case. Kemble will chase it and carry it back behind his own net on the forehand. Here's Kemble now. Kemble got it out and got it deep and got to it. At the goal line now. Kemble behind the net. Kemble got Cypher in front. Kemble got it out in front to Cypher. And off the skate and into the corner where Cypher will give chase. Cypher against Case there as the buzzer sounds. And fresh legs report for both organizations. Now Lockwood first on it there. Lockwood, one green, one yellow sock. Lockwood lost his footing there as Rosa got a chunk of it. That came loose for O'Connor. Meyer got a piece of O'Connor. O'Connor trying to turn on it. Loose in front, sent just wide of Zimmerman. On it there, Di Maria tried to get it back out in front, ended up on the stick of Fang. Fang can really rifle it. Let the shot go, the net is yawning, they score! Tyler O'Connor got to the rebound and pulled it around the goalkeeper, Zimmerman, and the Stars have tied the affair. 8:20 left to go here in the opening half. Lockwood got the puck loose. Lockwood trying to get it back out in front. He's chopped down, and away comes Rosa. Rosa up ahead now. Bouncing puck, Warren ended up on the stick of Lockwood. Here's Lockwood now. Meyer right on top of him. Nice job by Meyer to get back and break that up. Lockwood gets up, covered in snow, looking like he had a disagreement with an abominable snowman. Chipped ahead now. Here comes Warren letting the shot go. Blanchfield the save. The rebound came right back to Warren. That went right through the goal mouth and all the way down where O'Connor will get to it there. O'Connor trying to turn on it. Knocked aside. Here comes Fauner. Fauner down the right wing. Tried to hit the trailer. Good look there. Nobody home, but that's a good thinking pass there. That's where you want that puck to be. Here's Fauner now. Sliding it across. Nice play there by Fang. And the buzzer sound. Boy, these are two real good hockey teams going at it here. This is a good game. Stars on it first there. Got it on net. Zimmerman will steer it aside. Two good goaltenders, too. Here's Suger now behind the net. Chase got it out in front. Rodriguez will give chase. Rodriguez hounded there by McGovern. Rodriguez, smart play there. Just turn and get it behind the other team's goal line. That's the best play in hockey right there. Get it in deep. Make a beeline for the puck. Arrive in ill humor. Get it back out in front. Get a scoring chance. Hockey's not a complicated game. Zimmerman making the save. It's just difficult to execute. On the backhand, came out in front. Nice job to take it away. On the forehand by Suger. Suger now with speed. Down the left wing. Suger at the dot. Suger got a man at the back door. Got it to him right on the stick. Sliding across his Blanchfield. And there'll be no further play. And now there's further play. Beautiful pass by Suger. And that one comes in on Zimmerman. Big juicy rebound. The rebound gets pushed wide. As going for a slide there was Case. What an affair we are privy to here. Boy, I'll tell you, If 2025 is going to be anything like this first half has been, it's going to be a good year. Well, it's going to be a great year, period. End of story. It's going to be a happy, healthy, successful, and most importantly, peaceful new year. Here's Souza now, rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Souza getting the Jets going. Souza down the right wing, still with it at the goal line on the backhand, and McGovern there, broken up nicely by Rodriguez. And the Stars send it up right on the stick of O'Connor, but the buzzer sounds. And fresh legs report now for duties. Lockwood lost his wand on the way over, got it back. Couldn't get it correctly, but said, well, the heck with it, I'm going full speed. I might as well just run into Cypher. And he did. Lockwood now gathering his faculties, getting back in front. There's Kimball now behind the net. Kimball's got Cypher out there with Warren. As they try to dig it loose now behind the net. Cypher got it to Kimball. Knocked aside Lockwood in the neighborhood. And here comes Lockwood now with it. Lockwood can't get around Rosa. It was a nice play defensively. Got it over to Warren. Warren down the right wing. Warren putting the brakes on. Warren trying to protect the puck. Dig it loose. He's hounded there by a couple of Stars. Rosa, good puck support in the neighborhood. Here's Rosa. Got a man at the back door. Cypher, that's intercepted back the other way now. Here comes Lockwood. Cypher getting a chunk of him, sending him into the corner. Nice job there by Cypher. Don't just let the guy go by. Drag him down, pull him down, trip him. It doesn't matter. Take the penalty, even at the next level. Don't let the guy get off on a breakaway, kids. If they're behind you and you got to pull them down, pull them down. There's such a thing as a real good penalty, especially if you're on defense. And Cypher did it just there. That probably would have been a hooking call in the future, but it's a good call, a good play. And if it was a penalty, it'd be a fine call by the official. You can't just let the guy go by and get a breakaway free. Just can't happen. And Cypher knew that and made a great play. Well, granted, probably a hooking call, like I said, but still, there is such a thing as a good penalty. Lockwood with the puck, but the buzzer sounds. 4 fresh Seahawks report for duty, as do 4 fresh Stars, or 3 fresh Stars. Stars have 3 players on the bench. Seahawks have, I think, about 6. Nice play there by Meyer. Got it up to Fonner. Fonner out there with McGovern and Souza, and Meyer got it in front. Blanchfield, a little bit off balance there, but made the save. Came back to McGovern. Couldn't get the shot away. Now Meyer. Meyer trying to get it in deep. That goes off the stick of McGovern, knocked down by Meyer, and the Stars come away with it. Seahawks on it there. McGovern trying to dig it loose. Can't do so just yet. Meyer in the neighborhood, turning on it. Getting to it, Souza. Souza down the left wing, trying to get it down low. That's knocked aside. Meyer letting the shot go. Blanchfield made the save there with 3:42 left to go here in what has been a tremendous opening half. 1-1 is the score. Meyer on the forecheck. Stars trying to get it up. There to Case, but couldn't connect. On the backhand, that's sent ahead. Knocked down. Here comes O'Connor all alone to the backhand. Beaten by Zimmerman as he got the flipper over. But O'Connor got it back out in front, letting the shot go. Zimmerman flashes the Mizuno to make the save. A dazzling stop right there by Harrison Zimmerman. Oh, my goodness. And the Stars look to regroup. Trying to send it in with Fang. Taken away. That's McGovern. McGovern lost the handle on it. Came back to McGovern. Here's McGovern now as the buzzer sounds. Under 3 minutes to go here. And the Seahawks are applying the pressure now. As it's sent in, Kemble will get it first at his own goal line. Next to his keeper, Kemble on the forehand, chased by Chase. Lost the handle on it, got it out in front. Zimmerman got a chunk of it behind the net. The wraparound just doesn't go. Lean back to the blue line with the Seahawks. Look to knock it down, letting the shot go. They score! Nathan Rodriguez buries the biscuit. And then quickly now on it is the Stars trying to get it behind the net. They do. Rodriguez got it back out in front. Chance in front. Zimmerman got a chunk of that. Stars take the lead. For the first time today, for the first time this year. Cypher trying to come away with it. Here's Cypher now. Cypher run into there by Lockwood. Sent all the way down where Kemble will give chase. Kemble on the forehand. Kemble lost the handle on it. Got it back out in front to Munsell. Munsell trying to dig it loose. Lost the handle on it on the backhand. Big stop. The rebound covered up there by Zimmerman. These are for Wilford. Wilford for Munsell. Munsell trying to cut through. Munsell on the backhand will send it all the way down. And on it quickly now, Lockwood. Lockwood up for Case. Case hounded there by Kemble. As the buzzer sounds, and a minute and a half left to go here. in the opening half. So the final shift of the half here for both organizations is Warren on the puck quickly. Rosa got a chunk of Lockwood. Rosa trying to dig it loose. The Stars come away with it. O'Connor lost it now. Meyer. Meyer at the dot. Meyer to the outside. Meyer lets the shot go off the skate of Blanchfield. I don't think Blanchfield saw that one. Sent ahead now. Fonner will keep it in for the Seahawks. Fonner behind the net. Chased down by Fang. Fang behind the net there, hounded by Warren. Warren came over. Rose came over to get a chunk of it. Here's Rose now trying to get the puck in front. Well, that's knocked aside now and taken away by Meyer. Bouncing puck. And that's sent all the way down. Turning on it there was Fonner. Fonner off the boards. Quickly up for Meyer. And now the Stars with it. Trying to cut back out in front. Knocked down. Rosa turning and sending it all the way in. One goes off the feet of the goaltender. We'll cover up Blanchfield and leave it there for Lockwood. Here comes Lockwood now. Lockwood off the boards. Off to for Warren, letting the shot go. That bounces around. And the Seahawks will chase it down there. On it there was Fonner. Fonner lost the handle on it to O'Connor. And pouncing on it there was Zimmerman. And that's just about going to do it for the opening half. Perhaps one last rush here for the Seahawks if they hurry. Here's Warren down the left wing. Warren trying to get it out in front. Lockwood lays the lumber into him. And that's going to do it. As the buzzer sounds and the opening half comes to a close. So we thank you so much. We're going to be joining now Seahawks versus the Central Capitals. We'll be back in a moment with the second half of the Caps and the Seahawks. Don't you dare go anywhere. No mind. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Your Southeastern Seahawks, Mites Hockey. The puck is dropped and we are underway here between the Central Capitals and your Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. In between the pipes for the Capitals, number 88. Looks like Petrullo. And for the Seahawks, well, we'll have to find out for you in just a moment as soon as the young lad turns around. Into the corner, came out in front. Jennings will track it down there. Ewings, excuse me, not Jennings. I apologize. There's Ewings. Lost the handle on it. Turning on it quickly now. Steiner. Steiner down the right wing. Steiner, Capitals in red. Seahawks in white. If you're just joining us, we play 23.5 minute running periods. Icing and offsides are not in effect. Body checking is legal in the Mites division. No penalties at all. Tripping is legal. Walking in, Ewings letting the shot go. Off the waffle there, Petrullo. And then now Ewing. Ewing's got it out in front. Paseric in the neighborhood. You see Paseric turning on it there. Couldn't come away with it. Back the other way now. Sheila. Chrysler, excuse me. Chrysler got it in deep. Into the corner it goes now where Ewings is on it there. Ewings lost the handle on it. And then Matty Blaze. Blaze wearing Matty Martin's old number 17. Or still his number, I guess. He hasn't been dressing much for the Islanders. Back to the blue line. That's knocked down now. Brzezinski. Brzezinski got the shot in. And the Seahawks on it there, trying to get it out in front. They do. The Caps with a chance now right at the doorstep. Chopped away there. Nice defensive play by the Seahawks to come back and help out. And here come the Seahawks now back the other way. On the left wing, putting the brakes on there. Alathuzik. That's knocked down by Blaze. Sent all the way in. And the buzzer sounds. So you see 4 fresh Seahawks come off the bench. 4 fresh Capitals. Every 90 seconds the buzzer will sound. And quickly now Ogilvy up there with Sweezy. Rolling Sweezy, number 4. Ogilvy with the puck. Lost the handle on it. Sent back in there. Ogilvy wearing Steve Grogan's old number 14. Mercadante wearing Agent 0. Gonzo, number 0. Could you imagine if the Patriots get Travis Hunter and have Gonzo in the backfield to work with. Oh, my goodness. We can rush 8 people and still have 3 guys dropping back on D and still nobody be open for the other team. Those 2 could really set the future for the Patriots defense. They better not win tomorrow. The Freiburg Turtles, they don't win today, okay? Whatever you got to do, Kraft, make sure that the refs have a stack of money. Make sure Drake May has a stack of money. Make sure Mayo knows that if he loses the game, he doesn't lose his job. Do not win that game on Sunday versus the Bills no matter what you do, and select Travis Hunter or make a trade with somebody who gives you their word. They're not going to take Hunter. Take a quarterback. You take Hunter at the number 2 spot. Get maybe a second-round pick or whatever. As long as we get Travis Hunter, I don't care. Imagine having Travis Hunter, Drake May, and Gonzo back there. Oh, golly, golly, golly. Patriots will be back and back quickly. Anyway, I digress. On and now, turning. Nice play there by Dean. Dean took a big elbow there as Brzezinski went through, got a chunk of him. Wheeling and dealing, getting the shot away. Nice stop there by Petrillo. And then Petrillo will push it forward. It's knocked down in the corner. On it quickly now is McGolfy. McGolfy will send it down low. Where the Caps will retreat. As they try to get to it there was Grubin. On the boards now. Caps on it. That's knocked down. Formiglio behind the net. Formiglio tried to come back out in front and got to it now. Formiglio still carrying the puck. Out at the blue line. Lost a handle on it. Chance for the Caps. In the neighborhood there was Bergenson. But Formiglio got back to it. It's Formiglio now with speed on the backhand. Got it through the goal mouth and McOlfield chase. McOlfield in the corner there against Rigi. Rigi laid the lumber into him. Well, that might have been Chrysler. I apologize. There's 2 number 8s on the team, 2 number 88s, but it's easy when one of the 88s is in goal. So not too bad. Oh, that's all right. You don't mind that. These things happen. We'll work it out. If that's the worst thing that happens to us today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll sign right now. We're having a pretty good day, all of us. I'll tell you what. Bodies go flying there. Sliding into the corner was Formiglio. Formiglio a little slow to get up. Formiglio down and floundering, but smiling. It goes wide, comes up, and he looks good. Good to go. Shaking it off, gathering his faculties is Formiglio. Caps are on it there along the boards, trying to wheel and deal off the boards with it now. And sent flying there was Priestler. And Formiglio had a chance, but buzzer sounds. All right, 4 fresh skaters for the Seahawks, 4 fresh skaters for the Capitals. As Blaze over on it for the Capitals. Ewing's trying to dig it loose. And Mathuzak coming over. Brzezinski in the neighborhood for the Caps. Seahawks send it back down, but sent back down by Brzezinski, and behind the net it'll go now, where it's chased down by Dean. Dean, Sweezy, Ewings, and Arathuzak, the 4 skaters out there for the Seahawks. I'm still not sure who the goalkeeper is. I apologize. I haven't seen the number on the young lady or lad. Again, no numbers on the sleeves, so Seahawks not helping out the broadcaster, but one day they will. On the boards now. They did in the 3rd jersey last week, so we're making progress. Numbers on the sleeves more important than numbers on the back to a broadcaster, but, you know, I understand the budget constraints and things, you know, with the times and all. Got to do what we got to do, I suppose. And that goes behind the net. Caps on it there. On it, Clancy. Nice pass behind the net, D to D by Clancy. Good thinking. As the Caps send it all the way down. Kids should be taught to go D to D behind the net at this age. That's the way to break it out. D to D up the boards. Center circling down low to cover in front of the net as your defenseman's behind the net. You could teach them that at this age. There's nothing wrong with it. Get away from that silly ADM model. Behind the net now. Arthuzak on it there. Look what it's done to Canada. Chasing it there is Dean. Dean trying to get to it. And the buzzer sounds. Under 18 minutes to go now. You see the World Juniors have been quite shocking this year. Latvia defeated Canada. Quick shot on goal. Nice shot there. And a nice stop there by the Seahawks netminder. That's Levi Munt in between. Arbor. Oh, Arbor got the shot away. And the ladies World Junior Tournament kicked off last night. United States defeated Japan 6-0. Letting the shot go steer to side. Rigi doing battle with Formiglio. McAuliffe in on the forecheck. Came back to Formiglio. Out in front. Chopping at it there. His bodies go flying with Mercadante. That ends up on the stick quickly now of Asher Grubin. Grubin wearing Ken Baumgartner's old number 24. You might say Mikko Makela. We were both traded for each other. In the winter of 1990, may have been fall. I don't know if it was before or after December 21st. The Islanders went on a 15-game winning streak. after acquiring Ken Baumgartner and Hubie McDonough from the Los Angeles Kings for Miko Makala. And on and now in the corner, trying to get it back out in front, thinking addressed it. Another great trade by the great, legendary, greatest GM of all time, Bill Torrey. Architect of the team that won 19 straight playoff series and hasn't seen the one since, but I guess we have had a few, but not many. I don't think we've won 19 playoff series since we won 19 in a row. No way. Here's a chance in front, now that I think about it. Chance in front, back to the blue line, that just missed. And the Caps with it now. 16:30 left to go, the buzzer sounds. So fresh Seahawks off the bench and fresh Capitals report for duty. On it quickly now. Riesler down the right wing, hounded there. Paseric, nice job there by Gracie Paseric to take the angle and not let him get by. Goes behind the net now, on it quickly, Dean. Dean with one hand, Dean wheeling and dealing. Dean carrying it out to the neutral zone. Dean takes a big hit, goes flying by. Quickly now, Paseric on it there, back for Dean. Dean with it, trying to get it down low. Paseric will give chase behind the net. Chasing it there, turning on it there, Priestler. Priestler stepping to the outside to get Sweezy. Off the side of the net, trying to get it out in front. Got a man in front there. That was Blaze. They jam at it, still loose. Turning, wheeling, looking to get the shot away. Never did. It's cleared out of harm's way. Here comes Paseric now back the other way. Paseric, eyes up, heads up, thinking about her next move, looking like a chess player out there. 4 or 5 moves ahead at all times. Bobby Fischer style. Sent it up ahead. Sweezy on the back check. Puck bounces loose. Here comes Paseric now back the other way. Paseric down the left wing, hounded from behind. Nice back check there by Steiner. Steiner will send it off into the corner, met there, and taken away by Bergeson. Bergeson off the boards, and here come the Seahawks now back the other way. Down the left wing, Paseric. Paseric with it. Paseric digging it loose. Paseric had it taken away there. Steiner. Steiner got it out in front. Sweezy couldn't get a chunk of it. Back the other way now. Bergeson chopping at it. It's rolling towards Munt. The buzzer sounds as bodies meet at the goalkeeper. With 15 minutes left to go here in the second half. Full docket today of Seahawk hockey here on the Solo. Skirts and Pee-wees and Bantams will all play today. 9:55, 11:40, and 12:40, 11:30, whatever it is. Back the other way now, walking in, letting the shot go. Big stop there by Munt. I don't know when the games are, but they're coming up today. I think 9:55 is the next one. Last one's at 12:40. It's that middle one that throws you off with the 9:55 start. I think it's 11:20. Bodies go flying there. Ogilvy spills his man. And here comes Ogilvy now. Sending it up ahead. Wide of Petrillo. Behind the net now. Caps on it there. And they send it off the boards. Ogilvy trying to get it in front. That's knocked down. Arazumak. And they send it off the boards. Mercadante will give chase along with Ewings. Ewings first on it there. Ewings turning. Ewings got it to Ogilvy. Ogilvy tried to get it down low, did get it down low. Wide of the goalkeeper, Petrillo. Came loose now. Arthuzak at the side. Arthuzak lost the handle on it. Nice job of back checking, though, as he didn't give up on the play. And Ogilvy came over to get a chunk of it. That's sent in by the Seahawks. Just under 14 minutes to go. Quickly on it now. Turning with it there is Borman. Borman with the puck. Borman got the puck up now to Arbor. Arbor trying to step to the outside where he's met there. Nice play by Arthuzak. 13 and a half minutes left to go for Miglio. Out there with McAuliffe, Paseric, and Bergeson. 4 skaters for Southeastern Connecticut. And as they look to come away with it now, here's Bergeson. For Miglio, I apologize. Got it out in front. Swiping at it, McAuliffe came back to McAuliffe. Everybody in the goal mouth. Comes back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. Quickly turning on it there is Gould. Here comes Keegan Gould. I like Gould. Sending it behind the net now. Bodies collide there for Miglio. Gets run into. Play allowed to continue because play is always allowed to continue here in the Mites division. Off behind the net for Miglio. Will give chase. Miglio on it there. Miglio will send it all the way down. Knocked down by Grubin. Grubin turning. Grubin with it. Grubin sending the puck up. Bouncing puck. Here's a chance now for the Caps. They break loose 2-on-1. Got the shot away. Big stop there by Munt. Oh, nice stop there by Levi Munt. And the Caps will send it into the corner. Off the boards it goes now. Came right back out in front dangerously. Munt got the waffle on that. Another point-blank save. Caps trying to dig it loose. Lost their handle. Lost the footing. McAuliffe coming over to dig it loose. Digging and mucking. doing their homework. The Caps dig it loose. Got a man in front, behind the net, wheeling and dealing with under 13 to go. Behind the net, trying to get it out in front. Nice poke check, and away come the Seahawks. Now back the other way, trying to get it up to McGulphy. Good Bergensen, but it's a little too hot to handle, a little too cold to hold. Formiglio on it there. Formiglio trying to get it in front. Formiglio digging, mucking, doing his homework. Formiglio sent flying. Everybody seems to be okay. And with it now is Steiner. Steiner hounded there by Bergensen. And on the stick of goal. Here's Gould now. Gould through the neutral zone. Will send it up ahead, waiting for it. And getting a chunk of it and back the other way. Now here come the Seahawks. Over the blue line. That's a dot pulling the trigger. Nice shot there by Formiglio. Nice stop there by Petrillo. Quickly on it now, Priestler. Priestler down the right wing. Hounded there. Nice job by Sarek to get back and break it up. She'll send it up ahead now. A chance if they can get to it, but the buzzer sounds. There for Formiglio, so that would not have counted as the buzzer had sounded. Game on as the Capitals pick up the puck quickly now. Back the other way. Dorman hounded there by Sweezy. Bodies go flying. And quickly now the Seahawks on the counterattack. Down the right wing, left wing. Right if you're watching in Australia. Turning on it there, Brzezinski will send it, and Dean will give chase. Dean against Borman. Borman got to it first. Borman coming around with it, got it out in front. That one, we're right on the goal line. I believe they score! That one found its way across the goal line. The Capitals bury the biscuit. And Borman will get credited with it, I believe. On it quickly now, Brzezinski. Brzezinski along the board, sending it up. And the Seahawks on it there, Sweezy. Sweezy lost the handle on, taking away Blaze. Here's Blaze now, cutting in Blaze. That's the shot go. Big stop by Munt. And we are back playing. I always like to say no further play. I say it all the time. I don't realize I'm even saying it. Chopped away. Now here's Blaze. Walking it all alone. Big stop by Munt. Blaze got back to it. Blaze lets the shot go. Came back to Munt. The rebound gets pushed just wide. And away come the Seahawks now. They send it in. Arathuzak. Down the left wing. Arathuzak slid it behind the net. All the way off the boards where Blaze will be first to touch up there for the Capitals. Matty Blaze. Lost their footing. And the buzzer sounds. And 4 fresh Seahawks report for duty. As do 4 fresh Capitals. Ogilvy on it there. Ogilvy letting the shot go. Bouncing puck. And it's knocked aside. Knocked away by Formiglio. Got it across. Rigi will give chase against McGulphy. Rigi will send it up. That's read nicely. And here come the Seahawks now. Walking in, Ogilvy to the backhand. Got it back to the forehand. Lets the shot go just wide. On Petrillo there. On it now for Formiglio. Formiglio dancing. Formiglio with it. Formiglio, puck on a string, fighting through traffic. Got the backhand away. And a nice stop there by Petrillo. 9:45 to go. Here come the Capitals now. Rubin against Ogilvy. Ogilvy will send it in. That's knocked down. And the Caps hounded there as Ogilvy goes spinning by. And the puck goes into the corner. Still loose in the corner as they jab at it there. Digging, mucking, doing their homework. As they try to come away with it, that's knocked down. And here comes Arbor. Arbor down the right wing with it now. Arbor stepping to the outside, letting the shot go. Nice stop there by Munt. And the Seahawks recover with 9:10 to go. Here come the Seahawks now on the counterattack. Wheeling and dealing down the left wing. Lost his footing and then ran into the boards there from Miglio. Gotta like that. I'd rather have a guy run into the boards a million miles an hour than a guy, not skating as hard as he can and not hitting the boards. Formiglio would agree with that right now medically, but he seems all right. He went in kind of neck first. He seems to shake it off. He's a lot tougher than me. I took a hit like that. I'd be out a week to 10 days. Big stop. The rebound. Diving across there is Munt to get the waffle on him. His Blaze was knocking at the door. He stopped there by Munt. On it now, Bergensen. Bergensen on the backhand. That's intercepted. Back the other way now. Priestler. Priestler lets the shot go. He scores! Jackson Priestler got the shot away and buries the biscuit there for the Capitals. Here come the Seahawks now. Back the other way, wheeling and dealing to the outside, getting the Jets going. And sending it in deep was Dean. Quickly on it there, Paseric. Paseric on the forecheck, but the Capitals come away with it with speed down the left wing. Wheeling and dealing with it now is Steiner. Steiner got it out in front, covered up by Munt. And sliding in there was Priestler. And Munt made the save. Here's Bergeson now. Sarek calling for it up ahead. Trying to thread the needle. That one's picked off there by Priestler. Priestler stepping to the outside with it. That's taken away. Dean and sent up ahead. Seahawks will give chase. First on it there, Brzezinski. Brzezinski hounded there by Paseric. The buzzer sounds with 7.5 minutes left to go here in the affair. You're watching Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks Knights hockey here today. A beautiful doubleheader to start off the new year. Happy New Year to you and yours. Wishing you nothing but happiness, health, and most importantly, peace in this new year. Please let there be peace. On it now. Quickly, Borman. Borman down the right wing. Borman with it. Borman getting it out in front. Went through the goal mouth. Chasing it down there is Arbor. Arbor on it. Arbor trying to get it back out in front. Here's Arbor now. That's deflected aside. And here come the Seahawks now back the other way. Letting the shot go. Nice stop for Trillo. Ogilvy got loose. Back the other way now. Here comes Borman. Borman down the right wing. Hounded there. Nice job by Ewings to get over and cut off the real estate. And sent all the way down with 6.5 left to go. They chop at it. Regi in the area. Trying to send it ahead. Borman down the right wing. Borman at the dot. Borman walking in. Slid it across. One-timer. Big stop by Munt. As that slid across right on a stick. I believe it was Arbor at the cooker. In the corner it was Arbor. On it there, Ewings. Ewings hounded there by Arbor. Ewings stepped on the puck. And went down. May have lumped himself up a little bit. He's right back up. With just over 6 minutes to go here in the affair. Hanging on it now, the Seahawks. Walking their way through, letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. Ends up at the side of the net. The buzzer sounds with exactly 6 minutes to go. Fresh legs out there for the Seahawks. McGulphy will be the first on the puck. Isabel McGulphy looking to send it back to her D partner. Got it there. It's a smart play. And it bounces around. Turning on it there, Paseric. Lost the handle on it, walking in, letting the shot go. Big stop by Munt. And letting the shot go there was Priestler. Here come the Seahawks now, back the other way. Down the left wing they go on the backhand, try to get it out in front. That's knocked down, and back the other way now. Here comes Jackson Priestler. Priestler fighting through the check there, does a 360. Gathers his faculties, got back to the puck, but waiting there was McGulphy, and away come the Seahawks now. Back the other way they come. Ferguson couldn't dig it loose. As turning on it there with Steiner. Steiner run into there by Bergeson, but Steiner just skated right through it. Here comes Priestler now. Priestler hounded there. Bergeson back to his feet after taking the big hit and a cannonball into the corner. Looked like a bull in a china closet. Just running into everybody. Got the puck out to Paseric. Got it down for Miglio. For Miglio at the side of the net. Miglio behind the net. Got it out in front on the wraparound underneath the waffle of the netminder Petrillo. So nice job there by the goaltender Robbie Petrillo to get the waffle down and cover the post as the Caps come away with it. Good first outlet pass there. Right on the stick of Steiner. Steiner trying to get it down low. Steiner hounded there by Bergeson. And the buzzer sounds with 4.5 minutes left to go. And the puck thrown into the boards by the coach. Quickly on it now is Blaze. Matty Blaze. Trying to cut back inside. Couldn't do so. That's knocked down by Sweezy. And behind there goes now. Digging it loose there was Borman. Away comes Dean now. Dean down the right wing. Dean with speed. Dean chopped that there. Nice play there by Brzezinski to break it up. Brzezinski wheeling and dealing. Walking in. Pulling the trigger. He scores! Connor Brzezinski broke the play up. Walked in. Let the shot go. And then slid by with his arms in the air in a tremendous celebration. Nice play there. That's sent in by Ewings. On now Rathuzek. Rathuzek walks off the boards. Got it back out in front. Ewings trying to break things up. Getting a chunk of his man. Fighting through it. And pushing it ahead there was Jaden Clancy. Let's knock down Rathuzek for the Seahawks. Now Sweezy is in the neighborhood to come away with it. Sweezy lets the shot go just far. Tracking it quickly now. Brzezinski down the right wing. Brzezinski letting the shot go. Nice stop by Munt. The rebound crashing to the cooker and scoring. That is how you get to the cooker, ladies and gentlemen. Sliding by at full speed. There was Borman. He buries the biscuit there. Oh, you got to like that. That guy would have slid to Wesley, Rhode Island if that wall wasn't there. That is how you get to the cooker, ladies. Clearly, he's read my unauthorized autobiography. Get to the cooker, the Scotty Bonner story. I'm very glad to see him having, an influence on the young people in our society. Quick shot there, nice save by Petrillo. Took me years to write that autobiography. Didn't know where to start. Letting the shot go. Still being told here today. To the corner it goes now. On and now, Mercadante. Mercadante got it loose, got it out in front, got it out and back. Turning on it, Ogilvy. Ogilvy got the shot away as he was falling and got a lot on it as Arbor laid the lumber into him. Ogilvy and Arbor exchange a few words there as they get back to their feet. This play by Arbor. Great shot by Ogilvy. 2:10 to go now. Capitals quickly on it in the corner. Arbor takes a big hit there, laying the lumber into him. Arbor getting back up. Seahawks player has yet to emerge. Still down, a little bit groggy. Back up, though, for Miglio. Miglio shakes it off. Miglio, after gathering his faculties on the puck. Miglio spilled there by Ricci. Miglio gets back up. Ricci, the stink eye. They're still going at it behind the play. Miglio, thorn in the side of the Capitals here today. I like it. You got to get right in the other team's mind. Just like Reg Dunlop did to the great Long Island Duck goaltender. Of course, I'm talking about the tremendous Hammerhand. All right, a minute and a half left to go. And that's the final shift of the affair. Quickly on it now, Priestler. Priestler got there same time as Bergenson. Bounces loose now, Sweezy. Winding, shooting. That one off a body. On it now, Steiner. Steiner hounded there. Steiner lost the handle on it to Sweezy. Sent ahead by Priestler, and behind the net it goes now. Blaze on it there for the Caps. Blaze trying to get it out in front where Dean came over to knock it away. Here comes Dean now. Dean down the left wing. Dean got it out in front. Bouncing puck. Bodies collide, and then chopping at it there was Bergeson. Here come the Caps now with 3-0. Walking in, pulling the trigger. That one off the foot of Blaze. Getting it back out in front. Blaze chopping at the heels there of Blaze. There's Bergeson to knock it loose. Here's Dean. Dean down the left wing. Dean got Paseric up ahead. Dean got it to Paseric. Paseric digs it loose and will dump it into the corner. 35 seconds left to go here. Seahawks in on the forecheck. Sweezy. Sweezy looked like he ran into the butt end of the goalkeeper there accidentally. That's sent ahead now. A 3-on-1 for the Capitals down low. Priestler got it out in front. Big stop there by Munt. 20 seconds left to go. Time for one more rush. Here come the Seahawks now. Back the other way. Blaze got in the way of that effort. Steiner can't get around Bergeson. In the corner now, Paseric got it to Sweezy. Sweezy got it down low. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen, as the buzzer sounds. And the teams will head over to their goaltenders. And we'll see. Sometimes they do shootouts after the game. Other times they don't. So we'll see if they do shootouts here today. We will stay and we'll bounce back and forth between the two rinks as best we can. Never easy to do, but we'll figure it out. We're smart people here. All right, looks like that's what we're doing. So it looks like the Stars and the Seahawks here are going to start things off, but they are doing it. So let's see here. We'll do the best we can, ladies and gentlemen, to bring you every shot. And here come the Stars now. Off the bench. Walking in with it there, Rodriguez. Rodriguez to the forehand. He scores! Actually, the other guys are just shaking hands, so we'll just stay right here. All right. Here's Cypher now. Cypher walking in. Cypher to the backhand. Poke checked away by Blanchfield. The Stars sending out their second representative. That is Lockwood. Here comes William Lockwood. Lockwood lost his balance there. Lockwood still with it. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Walking in, winding, fakes the shot to the backhand. Lost his balance. And now the Seahawks will send out their representative. Quickly now on the puck and walking in is Fonner. Fonner to the forehand. Big stop. Blanchfield got the flipper on that. Now quickly now Di Maria. Di Maria walking in to the backhand to the forehand. Poke checked away there by Zimmerman. Seahawks quickly. Now here comes Warren. Warren with speed. Warren walks in. Flipper stop there by Blanchfield. Here come the Stars now. Right off the bench and walking in is Case. Case lets the shot go. He scores! Lucas Case buries the biscuit. Now the Seahawks send out their next representative. On and now, walking in, Wilford. Wilford winding, shooting. Blanchford getting a chunk of that. Now it's time for the Stars. It's Daros. Evan Daros. Wheeling and dealing. Walking in to the forehand. Pulls the trigger. Just missed. Seahawks quickly off the bench now on the puck and walking in Munsell. Munsell to the forehand. Blanchard stay with him. Stop there. Let's see who's next up for the Stars. The Stars are ready to go. On the puck quickly now. Walking in is O'Connor. O'Connor to the forehand. Beaten there by Zimmerman. As he flashed to Mizuno. Here comes Rosa. Rosa walking in, taking his time, faking the shot there, getting it back, and Blanchard didn't fall for that. Blanchard looking at Rosa. This is not my first rodeo, kid. Come on. Walking in now. Fang. Fang pulls the trigger. Nice stop there by Zimmerman. Here comes Wreck-It Rhett Kemble. Kemble walking in. Kemble pulls the trigger. That just missed. A nice piece of it there by Blanchard. Back the other way now. It's Lockwood. Lockwood. Lockwood taking his time, pulling the trigger. Zimmerman got the flipper on that. The rebound is in, but doesn't count penalty shot. But hey, gets to the rebound and buried. I ain't mad at Lockwood for doing it. Look at Souza now. Like he shot out of a cannon, walks in, lets the shot go. Blanchfield gets a try. I always say on a penalty shot, you should take it like you're being chased. Here comes Di Maria now. Di Maria taking his time, pulls the trigger. He scores! Jack Di Maria. Seahawks walking off the boards now with it. There's McGovern. McGovern pulls the trigger. Blanchfield makes the stop. And now quickly walking in all alone on the penalty shot. Nice stop there by Zimmerman. His case. After shot away. Here comes Meyer now. Meyer to the backhand. Blanchfield extends the toe. All right, that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. Our Mites doubleheader. Stay tuned as we got 3 more games coming up here on the Solu. So thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a happy and healthy new year, everybody. We'll see you back here at about 9.